Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Arsenal Hater TV. It's just ended 1-1, Man City versus Arsenal at the Emirates. Bradley, how you feeling?
I'm still not happy. I'm fuming. I'm not happy with the result. I'm not happy with the performance. Weren't good enough.
Yeah, mate, I'm fuming because I was sat there having my little hate watch, just loving it, messaging you like it's not looking good, bruv. Like I was just like actually loving it and hoping that you could drop some points, but Martinelli comes through with the goods again and saves you guys later on.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Come
Yeah.
on, big Gabby.
Let's break it down. Let's talk about the first half. How did you feel about Arsenal's first half?
We were slow. We weren't pressing enough. And I think we were playing it a bit safe. And City were playing different to how they usually play against us. I feel like Pep's got a different team now, and Pep's trying new systems. And he just went 1-0 up with Haaland. Saliba, I love Saliba, but he's just come back from an injury. Was it best for him to be there? I don't know. Don't think Saliba was quick enough on him. Ryan maybe could have saved it, but it was a well taken goal. Of course, Haaland scoring, you know. So I was like, we're gonna pocket Haaland, we're gonna pocket Haaland. We didn't bloody pocket Haaland, did we? Um, yeah, then we just didn't do enough. Well, I questioned some choices in the lineup. Yeah, we weren't good enough in the first half.
So the last episode we was talking about the great battle of the number nines, Haaland versus Gyökeres. And today, once again, Gyökeres has just been shut out completely. What did you take? What was your take on his performance today?
He didn't get much to work with. There wasn't enough support for him. There wasn't enough balls into him, and City played just such a defensive game. It was such a boring game. They just sat back and did nothing. Usually they're defensive because they keep possession and they just love keeping possession the whole game. But they just had like five back, six back at all times. He didn't really get the ball at his feet much. I don't think there's much he could have done. There was one chance that the ball kind of came in, but it weren't his fault because it was slightly deflected by I think it was Nunes, the fullback. But
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
I don't think he had much to work with itself, so I don't think it's his fault.
So, what's your observation on, I say, Eze's game, Saka's game, Madueke's game, everyone that's like, meant
I
to be kind
mean,
of being the creative outputs of the team and feeding Gyökeres? We lost, yeah? I think we have. Unless you're just absolutely livid. It's all right, Bradley. You can blink. Blink if you're happy right now. Oh, feel like we have lost Bradley to some technical difficulties. Yeah. So Bradley, what did you think of, I guess, Eberici, Eze, Saka, Madueke's performances today, and the creative output of them coming to like, feed Gyökeres really? Like, what did you think of that?
Arteta got it wrong. I love Arteta. I absolutely adore him. I think he's awesome, and I think Arteta out is stupid and it's wrong. Madueke played well. Saka's come back from injury. He played really, really well. Trossard was shocking. Trossard was appalling. Yeah. And then what happens at half time? We bring Saka on. Why are you subbing off Madueke? Why?
Hmm.
Madueke on the left and have Saka on the right. Trossard was not good enough. I don't know why he needed to start this game. I do not at all. When you got Eze on the bench, he came on, he did decent. I think he did very well. I mean, he got the assist. The goal was nice. It was a nice dink from Martinelli. But that pass from Eze, beautiful, yeah? Just right in the midfield. He was good. I think Madueke shouldn't have come off. Saka, he did stuff. He's just come back from an injury. But yeah, Trossard definitely lets down. But also, I'm happy that they made the sub, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, he got Trossard off for Martinelli, and Martinelli scored 80th minute. Maybe if you put it on the 60th, 70th minute, maybe he scored two times."
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not happy. I'm not.
So
I don't think Madueke shouldn't have come off. Shouldn't have come off.
yeah, I think I agree with that one. So the few times that Arsenal have dropped points this year, earlier it was at Liverpool when Szoboszlai got that free kick, and now you guys have dropped points at home to City, and again you didn't look like you was in a position of winning, and it kind of goes back to the same way that Arsenal's philosophy was against Liverpool. Really, they kind of came for the draw, really. So how do you feel about that? Do you think like Arsenal was really at any point looked like they were trying to win that game
I don't agree with you there. Against Liverpool, we played better than you. We had more chances than you. We had
in
more
the in
shots
the
than you.
first
But that's a
half?
different game.
In the first half.
Nah, yeah. All right. Let's not talk about that game. That game really annoys me. This
Sure.
game, it was just slow. I don't know what it was, but City were playing slow as well. They deserved to have conceded, by the way. Playing like a seven back formation. That ain't
Yeah,
normal for Pep. Yeah, that annoyed me. But we just conceded one, and it was just a sloppy goal to concede. But we were having more possession, we had more chances, but they weren't great chances, were they?
Sure. What do you think about there is some like Arsenal haters and the critics that are saying that Arsenal are not trophy ready?
With the second best team, and I know that's the haha, yeah, second, haha, second every year. You're not even good enough this year,
We
but
won all our
somehow
games.
you're winning.
We've
Yeah,
won
but
all
I
our
don't know
games.
how. Yeah, but you're playing terribly. They're not playing well. But what the champions do? They win games and they're playing poorly.
Yeah,
We play
that's
good
right.
and we don't even win. We play good and we lose. We play good and we draw. You know what is going on in my club?
Yeah, you guys had
What's
so
not?
much possession that second half as well, and like literally the goal was literally waiting to come, and it did
It
come in
started. It
extra
started
time.
working when we just started crossing the ball. We started whipping it in. Stop passing backwards. How many times did
Yeah,
I see Trossard could have gone for a run, but then he cuts in to cut back in again, to cut back in again, to pass it backwards. Come on. Or you pass it out to the centre mid, and then centre mid passes it to another centre mid, to another centre mid. Pass to the centre mid and just let him whip one. And when we started doing that, we started doing well. A lot of Timber. Timber, I think, played very well this game. He was just whipping them in. He was coming in on the overlap, you know? And then
sure.
Martinelli, he's just direct. I like Martinelli as super sub. I don't think he should be starting maybe all the time. I think Eze should have started this game, but I don't think Trossard should. If it was a choice of Trossard or Martinelli, I'll go Martinelli. But with Trossard and Martinelli, that I like him as super subs, especially Martinelli. Because Martinelli, he could be like our new Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You just bring him on at the end of the game and he scores. I mean, that's two
Yeah, it
games in a row.
saves you
He's
some
just quick.
points.
And that
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
good shot. When he scored in the Champions League, that was a terrible shot. We know he can run, we know he can dribble, he just can't really shoot. That was a beautiful goal. That was a really nice, how it just floated over the keeper, dinked him in that bottom corner. See, that's the only good part about this game. The only good part.
That's it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you managed to salvage a point there at the end, and yeah,
We're at home though.
I'm
We're
absolutely
at
livid.
home.
You are the home team, and that's what I mean. I think you guys like should be like looking to at least try and win the game, like I said, and even against these are the kind of challenges that Arsenal are going to have to overcome for them to be considered the team that can challenge for the title.
Hmm.
So yeah, looking at the stats, City only had 5 shots in that whole game as well. They was in the second half they were a bit abysmal. Like you said, they were played so negative. They took off Haaland, they took off Jeremy Doku as well, all the attacking
Doku.
threat.
Doku surprised me. Before the game, I was like, that Doku is rubbish. Obviously, you can't really shoot, but he's so good on the ball, and he caused
Yeah.
us too many problems. He was doing my head in. Tell you what I didn't like, Bernardo Silva got a yellow card. He maybe could have got a red. Just the whole game just being annoying. And also when he
Mm.
threw the ball at Trossard's head, mate, and then he gets a ball thrown
Oh
at his
wait,
chest.
hang on, wait. Trossard. Yeah, then like he threw the ball at Trossard
Head
threw the
when he's
ball
on the ground. Yeah,
Trossard
he
threw the
threw it
ball
at his
back at him.
chest.
Yeah, Trossard
Yeah,
threw the
his
ball back
chest.
at him. It
But
hit
then
him, hit
he's
his chest,
diving like
and
he's
he's
hurt
yeah, he
himself,
turned
like
his
he's just
head.
been hit with a sledgehammer. That's like
Yeah,
he's been hit with a sledgehammer. It's a football, you pillock. Do not like Bernardo Silva.
literally. Well, yeah, like I said,
I'm raging. I'm actually raging.
after that draw, to be fair, on the positive side, you did manage to just get a point at least out of that game.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
What are your thoughts on? Because last episode, I think you were saying Arsenal was still for the title. So are we thinking Arteta out and
Oh no.
Joker is as a clown? Joker is a circus clown just running
Right,
around.
no. Arteta is never Arteta out. It's not Arteta out. If we're fourth or fifth, it's Arteta out. We are second place. Yeah.
Uh,
We are nowhere near talking about Arteta out. If we sack Arteta, who are we gonna get?
Anyone,
Who's better right now? Who's available? What do you mean anyone? Speaking anyone could just
someone.
walk right in. No, there's no manager on the market right now who can do better than Arteta. And also, why would you transition halfway through a season? Also, not even at the end of the season. The amount Arteta has done for us, we're just missing something. I don't know what it is. But Liverpool, like, they're 5 points clear. We've seen bigger points tallied bottled before, usually from my club. We've been like 10 points clear before.
Mhm.
Um, you aren't playing like champions. You're getting very lucky. You're getting last minute winners constantly, or weird amounts of added time or whatever. But you ain't gonna get invincibles. You're not gonna win every single game and get, I think, where is it, like 118 points or wherever the maths total is.
Do you know what?
Like
It's given you're angry that because you guys drew your game and we won
114.
we won our
You
game
ain't
and you're here making it look like it's Liverpool hate TV right now. Like we've won five in a row. What's
nah.
there to hate on that?
This I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you're not gonna get
Um,
114 points, is my point. You're not gonna win all 38 games. You're gonna
yeah.
drop points. So we just need to make sure now, don't do anything stupid. Don't start losing to West Ham, your Wolves, your Fulham, your Crystal Palace. We have to just win, win, win. All right,
I'm,
that because we got win, win, win. Then obviously we've got a loss against you and a draw against Liverpool. No, a draw against City. My brain's not even computing right now. I'm just still fuming. We just got to make sure we keep up, you know, because at some point you will drop points, and as long as we're winning our games, it's not over yet. We're 5 games in. You know, we'll see halfway through the season. We'll see 3 quarters through the season. You still got to play a set at the Emirates, even though apparently the Emirates ain't too great anymore. But no, we'll see. I think Liverpool's gonna have a fall off this season. I really do. I think Liverpool's gonna
that
have a big
is
drop off.
that is hilarious. I reckon Arsenal's gonna have the fall off, and yeah, so far so good from a Liverpool stance point. Bradley, I was gonna say Noni Madueke again. He had like quite an active first half. He was like
Yeah, he did.
full of energy, full of opportunities, chances. He had like maybe about 4 shots, I think. And again, he hasn't got any goals or assists, and it's getting to the point now. Like for how long more can we watch him get away with this? And would you reckon to some of his critics that are saying that all this nice football that he's doing is it's not leading to anything?
With Noni Madueke, if you're critiquing Madueke for that performance, you're stupid. You're dumb. You ain't got a brain. Yeah. Madueke was one of our best players. He was so good today. He cuts in and then he actually does something. He dribbles. You know, he's cutting in, nearly having it be a goal kick, but then getting past the bloody defender and whipping in a cross, whipping in the ball. You know, really good shot against Donnarumma. Yeah, good shot on target and needed a save. He was creative. Arteta made a huge mistake stopping him off. What it should have been is Madueke on the left, Saka on the right. Why not have both of them? Why bring off Madueke, our best player in the first half? Because he
Yeah,
was.
I
He was
mean,
our best player by far.
Brad,
He shouldn't have come off. If
Brad,
you if you're still moaning about Madueke, you're wrong.
mate, well, he's had like 5 Premier League games now, and that's like 0 goals and 0 assists as well. So it's just like, is he actually leading to any points that Arsenal gaining across the process?
It's his impact. It's his impact. And when he plays well, it seems like our players around him play well, you know? And he's actually going forwards. He's showing how to do it. He's creating chances. Whether it's like, winning a corner, us scoring from a corner or something. I'll tell you what, that's another thing. Can we stop having the commentators every game? Oh, they're so good at corners. Oh, the corner set piece kings. We don't score them anymore. We
Yeah,
barely
no,
score. No, 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 because it's so annoying. Because yeah, we score a lot compared to other teams. Yeah, but I don't even think we had the most corners scored last season. I think we were like second or third. Obviously, we just scored a lot in a small period of time or whatever. But they act like we score every single time we have one. Like we might score one out of every 5 or 6. So obviously that's still very good. I don't want to hear it, every single time. The amount of times they go, "Oh, good step, he's coming in." We don't do anything from it. Like I don't know why. I've had enough of just them. I don't know. It's so annoying when you keep getting reminded, "Oh, you're meant to be good at this," so then it doesn't happen.
right,
Because we had
yeah,
a
no,
lot of corners this game. We had a lot of corners, and half of them
yeah.
were just wasted.
That second half, you guys were all over them, to be fair, and yeah, you did deserve the point, in my opinion. Even though obviously I wanted Arsenal to lose, like you did deserve the point, and more to get that, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So are we still optimistic for the Premier League? Like, do you still believe the title's yours after this performance?
I mean, before the season started, I predicted we were going to come third. You know, before that, I said Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. I keep getting my hopes up every year. I get my hopes up just for them to be destroyed. Just for it to not go how I want it to go. So I've had enough of saying, "Oh, we're going to win it. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league." I'm not doing that. But we just have to play it game on game. Every game we play, I'm going to predict us to win pretty much, and we just
Oh
got to wait
yeah.
for.
So talking about predictions, that game I predicted on our last video, I said 1-1 was going to be the score, and lo and behold, it was last minute equalizer to make it 1-1. So yeah,
It's a,
got
it's a
one
good
there.
prediction.
Yeah,
It's a
got
good
one there.
prediction. Look, in the Premier League, do we both have one each right for Arsenal then?
In the Premier League, yeah, because you obviously
Because I got the Champions League
you
one
got
here, and I got
another one
the
in the Champions League, yeah.
Sevilla, Sevilla, Athletic Bilbao. Mate, my brain right now is so just mush, you know. Like I'm still just that was just disappointing. Like it was too boring that game. Like it didn't fill me with any joy.
Totally, totally. Thanks for your time again, Bradley. Speak to you in a bit.